Hi, in this video, I'll show you how I diagnosed and repaired a problem with the ventilation on an Opel Meriva. The problem that the owner reported was that he had no warm air in the car and his windows were fogging up. First time I checked the fuse of the air blower motor, it's located in the fuse panel under the bonnet. Slightly harder to remove with one hand. The fuse has a 30 amp rating and is the first one on the right. I checked the fuse. It was fine, so I put it back in and turned my attention to the air blower motor and his control module. I plugged in the diagnostics interface and scanned the car to see what errors were logged. On the AC module, there was only one error, inactive at the time of scanning, related to the air blower motor power supply. I also checked the live data values but didn't find much about the blower motor. In order to access the air blower motor and his control module, the glove compartment must be removed. In total, there are 5 Torx screws that had to be loosened, 4 at the glove box and 1 at the passenger foot plastic. After loosening the screws, the glove box is dropped down, and on the left side, remove the light connector and the cold air hose. Also loosen the screw that holds the plastic on the passenger's legs. The module is attached to the air tubing. He has a radiator inside the air tubing that needs to be cooled. To make work easier, the plugs must be removed from the module, which I did not do. With a screwdriver, I pushed in the sides until the module started to come out of the tube. There's basically 2 clamps that hold the module forced into the tube. Oops, if I was more careful, I wouldn't have damaged this clamp. The radiator from top of the module, this part with the pipes, was very hot. You could barely keep your hand on it. At that point I said, either the motor for fresh air blower is blocked or the module's faulty. I finally pulled out the plugs and I read the code on the module. I powered the motor directly with 12 volts. This can be done directly on the car with cables pulled from the battery. This worked at full intensity, so the control module was faulty. Next, I'll show you how to disassemble the fresh air blower motor and how I tested it on the bench. Remove these clamps. There's 5 pieces around the cover where the fresh air blower motor is inserted. Disassemble the air routing tubing at the passenger's feet. Loosen this bolt that holds the air blower motor housing attached on the left side. These clamps are easy to remove, but there is a risk of them jumping very hard and being lost through the car. After remove the screw and the 5 clamps, the bottom of the casing drops down, and inside the casing is the air blower motor. It can be checked if the motor rotates easily or is blocked. I also bench tested the air blower motor by connecting the red wire to the plus terminal of the battery and the brown wire to ground. This worked at full intensity, so the control module was faulty. I ordered an aftermarket module. The original code was written on the defective module. I connected the plugs in the module, tested the function of the air heater, and then put everything back in place, in reverse order of disassembly. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like the video. If you want to support me, you can use the thanks button under the video or become a member on my pages.